What's up guys, Freddy Fishfinger here, and I'm bringing you some more VGC 2016. You see the team in the battle box, that's the team we used previously. That's not the team we're going to be using this time, but if you're interested, you'll be able to find on my channel some VGC episodes with that team. So let's use the in-party team this time, and as you may be able to work out by looking at it, we're using our two legends in Kyogre and Palkia. And then we're using Mega Mawile. The Gothitelle exists as a Trick Room, as does the Stantler, and the reason why I'm using Stantler is because I didn't want my team to look Trick Room-ish, and actually I think Palkia is also a Trick Roomer, so I'm almost certain that I've got Trick Room on it, which means that my team is designed to not look like it. That way I can catch opponents off guard. So hopefully we will be able to really abuse the fact that people are not ready for it, and then all of a sudden it's there. That's the reason why I've got Landorus-T there, because it doesn't look Trick Room-ish. Kyogre can basically do anything it wants because it's bulky enough either way. Palkia's a bit fast for Trick Room, so I'm trying to not throw it out in people's faces, because Trick Room is easy to counter if you've got a good enough team and you can see it and go, oh, that's Trick Room. But if Trick Room happens to be put up when you weren't expecting it, then it's a whole different story. So hopefully we can do well. And we see my opponents using the Smeargle. Okay, there's always one. There's always one. Then we've got Kangaskhan, Groudon, Xerneas, Ferrothorn, and Crobat. 4 of those ones are standard, one's a Smeargle, and then Ferrothorn's become a little bit more popular, which is interesting. But let's have a quick look, see what's the best thing I've got to take on Smeargle. Basically nothing, to be honest. What item are you holding? Citrus? Really nothing. Okay, what I can do is have, maybe just, I don't want Kyogre in straight away, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring out Landorus, that way I get Intimidates, maybe bring out Stantler, have Kyogre if necessary, and then Mawile really doesn't do... Ooh, Mawile's interesting, because Mawile's good against the Xerneas. I feel like he's not going to bring Xerneas because of Mawile, though. If he does, then he's done well. I'm in a difficult position, because on teams that have Trick Room, you're generally not going to have Pokemon that can outspeed Smeargle, and therefore it's just a big nuisance. And that's the thing that's going to make me suffer. Yeah. Okay, well we'll just see what we can do. We can always get some good luck, or maybe he won't use his Smeargle well. We don't really know exactly what he's gonna do. Okay. We do get the Intimidate off, and we do get I'm pretty sure my Stantler has Frisk, which means we'll get to see what item Smeargle is actually running. Focus Sash. Yeah, so it's a pretty standard Smeargle. Okay. I mean, Rock Slide. That's the best option because it hits both, and then Trick Room is the best option because it'll let me go first. So that is how we shall be running. And I'm expecting a Fake Out and the Dark Void, because that's what likes to happen. Okay, he's gone Spiky Shield. That works really well for me. And he fakes out Landorus. Yep, awesome. That's so good for me. So very, very good. And what I can do now is go Rock Slide. What's he got? Moody with attack up and special defense down. That really doesn't change much for him, but what it does mean is I can go for Rock Slide, and then I can go for Return on Smeargle, because his sash will be broken with the return. Rock Slide will be able to kill it off. Rock Slide will also let me hit the Kangaskhan. So I've been put in a pretty good position, and this is the reason why I said I wanted to not look Trick Room-ish, because my opponent obviously had no idea that Stantler got Trick Room, because no one uses Stantler, because it's not that it's bad, it's just it's really not great. So he's been put in a bad situation from the get-go, because he's done a little bit of panic, expecting Landorus, because Landorus likes to be Choice Scarf. He's gone ahead and gone, right, I'll just go Spiky Shield. I'll probably have Stantler hitting me. Stantler's probably not going to do much. Let's see what it can do, that type thing. And now we've got ourselves into the situation where, actually, that did nothing. That did nothing at all. Stanley is so rubbish. Oh my god, Smeagol's not even dead. Oh man, not fun. Okay, well, at least Smeagol doesn't have his sash anymore. I wish he did better. Okay, well, he's flinched, so there's a start. It's a good start. He's got really high attack on that Smeagol right now. That's funny. Alright, best option is, in fact, Rock Slide, in case he goes for Spiky Shield, and then I could just opt for Protect on this turn, since he's very likely to go for Stantler again. I think that's what I'll do. It'll let me save Stantler a little bit longer. It means I get some damage off on Kangaskhan. Most likely kill the Smeagol. Okay, so he swapped out. That works too. He's going into Ferrothorn. Not going to have a lot of damage on this. Actually, I could have gone for Earthquake. Probably should have, since I'm going Protect. I didn't think that through. Well, it's still not bad, I guess. Got leftovers Ferrothorn as well. Cool. Means I know what I am up against. Smeagol's Moody boosts its special attack and lowers its special defense again. I'm just glad it's not lowering its speed, because that'd be a real pain for me. What my best option here is, I'm pretty sure, is going for Knockoff, making sure he doesn't get his leftovers recovery, even though I will take some damage from that, and then killing off the Smeagol with the return. Because at this stage he may think that I'm locked into Rock Slide as well, since I've gone for it twice, which I'm not. Because what item do I have on my Landorus? Oh, that's right, it's Yachi Berry. I forgot, but it's cool. I remembered, guys. He's withdrawn his Smeagol. That works too, because I get a knockoff. Oh, well, I don't get a knockoff on Groudon. That much I know. Get me, Groudon. Well, the good news is that on the following turn, I will be able to go for an Earthquake. Power Whip on Lando. How much does that do? Oh god, maybe I won't be able to. Because the Ferrothorn did much more damage than I was hoping. Interesting. I could Protect with Stantler. Feel like I will do that. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for an Earthquake in case I do get to have some damage come off. And then I'm just going to Protect with Stantler. I've seen his entire team, and I've got really good damage against the Smeagol at least. He only knows the two that I've got now, so Landorus goes down. Bit of a bummer, I know, I'm not super happy about that, but I can't bring Kyogre in on Landorus' slot if he's going to go for a Power Whip. So I'm in a not so brilliant position with that. So instead, I can do this, and then he can go Rock Slide, and Landorus will unfortunately fall. a bit interesting that his Groudon was slower than my Landorus, because that means he has to be absolute Trick Room based Groudon, which I wasn't ready for. Yeah, I wasn't ready for that at all. But I do get to bring out Kyogre here, which is very nice for me. And then I do get to bring up the rain, which means this Groudon is now very sad. And I'm expecting his Groudon to most likely go for a Protect. So I think that's what I am actually going to do as well. And then I will swap my Stantler into Palkia, because then I can actually do some damage to the Ferrothorn. And Ferrothorn's also the slowest thing on the field, so I can't afford to Trick Room right now, which means I'm going to bring in Palkia, and it's going to be better for me. If he does decide to swap out his Groudon and then attempt to bring it in on the next turn, that's probably the best option he has, but he's risking taking a lot of damage with whatever he brings in next, so it's definitely going to be interesting what actually happens here. Please tell me he went Protect. Yeah, cool. That's a lot better for me. And then Ferrothorn's gone for Power Whip. Yeah, cool. So I've guessed that turn incredibly well. And now what I'm going to do is go for Origin Pulse, as it is the best option that I have. And then go for, is it Spatial Rend that crits best? I think Special Rend crits more. Oh, sorry, check moves, Special Rend, crits. Yep, cool. So, I'm then going to go for a Special Rend on the Ferrothorn, because Origin Pulse will definitely kill off the Groudon. So, if I can... Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But he's only bringing in Kangaskhan or Smeargle. Smeargle will fall. Ferrothorn protected. That's... Oh, man, okay. That's fine, that's fine. He played the turn very well. I'll definitely give him that. It's a bit unfortunate that I've only been able to kill off the Smeargle though. His best play is to probably bring out Kangaskhan and then attempt to bring Groudon in. That's how I would do it on the Ferrothorn slot. So that way he would think, oh, he's just decided to bring Groudon in. That works. It's not the play I would have gone for, but it works. Problem is, effectively what we're doing with these two at the moment is we're just swapping them in and out and seeing who sacks what effectively at this stage. Which does make it an interesting game, to say the least. What I can do is I can definitely protect with Kyogre, and then go for a Spatial Rend on Groudon to do a lot of damage, since his special defense is a lot weaker. I don't expect to kill it or anything like that. If I get a crit, I probably will. But this will mean that I'm not going to be facing a full health Groudon later, which I think is much more beneficial to me. Precipice Blade, yep, that's cool. Would have been nice if that would have missed, but that's okay. It does so much damage. Alright, how much damage do we do here? Wait, his Groudon just outspared my Palkia, but his Groudon lost to my Landorus in Trick Room. It outsped my Groudon. That doesn't work. My EVs must be messed up, because that doesn't work at all. Hmm. Okay, very interesting. Yeah, I definitely have to check EVs on that one, because if his Groudon was slower than my Landorus in Trick Room, and my Landorus is min speed 0, then that means that his Groudon must be min speed 0. But then that means he shouldn't be able to outspeed my Palkia now, since Palkia is base 100. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting is what's happening here. I'm probably gonna lose both of these guys here right now, but I can't really avoid that. Yeah, my EVs, I think, are wrong and therefore have lost me this game. Wonder if I can check their stats. Summary 111. I don't want to do it over the thing. Well, you guys can deal for a sec. Oh my god. Oh wow, what are you doing, computer? Please. Alright, no, I don't want to get rid of that. I want to keep that. No, I want to keep that. I'm going to go new tab. I'm going to go showdown. It was 111 for Landorus. I feel like it shouldn't be 111. As if that matters. Come on, game, please. Wait, it should be new teams at the top, yeah? So why is it not? Oh, because it's not a super new team. It was a little bit older. A little bit older. Okay, here. Alright. What, it should be 86. And I've got 111. Which means... What the hell? Am I even the right nature? I don't even know if I'm the right nature. Bloody hell. I mean, ultimately, his best move is probably swapping Groudon out, Kangaskhan in, protecting Ferrothorn type thing. Which makes sense. He decided not to do that, so if I don't flinch, I kill off his Groudon. There's a chance I kill off his Ferrothorn, maybe? I don't know. Nah, not even close. But yeah, my Landorus' speed is all kind of jacked up. That's what's lost me this game. Because, in case you don't quite understand how, the way is that because he outsped my Palkia, it meant that he had to be, I mean, he could have had 0 speed, but he would have outsped Palkia. But when Trick Room was up, Landorus would have outsped him, and therefore... Actually, I should check what Palkia's speed actually is, so I know for sure. Yeah, 105, which means his speed would be between 105 and 111. So Landorus should have been slower than him. Got off the Earthquake on the turn where Trick Room was ending. Therefore, his Groudon was at least hurt with some chip damage, and Palkia would have then killed it later with the Spatial Rend that it went for. So it would have had Palkia and Kyogre versus the 2 here, which means I would have been in a much better position. So I don't know how my Landorus' speed is 111, but it's definitely wrong. Definitely wrong, which is really unfortunate, and I don't know why it's just staying there, but... EVs, man. EVs. Because I've got the team here, so I can show you that it is wrong. Ah, no. Okay, I'll just get rid of it. But I don't think I actually will show you, but I'll definitely need to fix up Landorus's EVs, which is going to be a bit of a pill, but man, that's really annoying. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and write that down, because otherwise I will forget, and I'm going to be in the situation where it's like, oh yeah, I should have done it, blah blah blah. But Oh man, it's just really annoying to lose like that. Oh no, my headset fell off. You know what? I got a better idea. Let me... Oh man, why do I have everything in the same freaking spot? Let's add another one of these. You guys get to see all the shit over my thing. Don't worry about that. That's for another game. Lando speed at 0. Alright, now we get rid of these. I am extremely unprofessional today. Okay, my opponent's team is running Mega Rayquaza, basically birds and Landorus-T to spam Earthquake. Oh my god, now I'm dropping my touch pen. Oh, I'm not having a very good day. Okay, best way to deal with this is by leading Landorus of my own, and then leading, probably Stantler, to be honest. Kyogre will be a good option for me. Mawile, I want to say yes, but really no, because of Landorus and Talonflame. And then Rayquaza could probably be packing Earthquake or something like that, which means I'm going to go for the exact same team. I have used Mega Mawile on this team before, and probably will in the future when I use this team again. But right in this game, it won't be very good, because it does well against his Rayquaza, and it will do well against his Yveltal. But I assume that he's going to expect it, because it's a really good option for me in the sense of those, which is why he's brought out Talonflame, probably to be able to stop me from the beginning having straight up Mawile. So I get to see his Citrus Berry and his Lumberry. Lumberry Talonflame. Maybe he doesn't want it getting Thunder Waved or something? I don't know. What I do know is that I'm going to go for Protect, and I am going to go for Trick Room. I expect him to want to maybe burn me, and maybe Swagger me, something like that. Tailwind. Oh, perfect. Perfect. I am outslowing you for every day. Don't you... Oh, you bastard. Alright, okay. That's really annoying. That's really annoying. I don't know whether he did that out of not knowing what Stantler did, and therefore he thought he couldn't go wrong, or whether he knew I wanted to trick him, but it's still really unfortunate for me. Talonflame will definitely go down to the Rock Slide. Thunderous will not, so I think I'll go for an extra return on that. Damn, that's annoying. Talonflame Swords Dancing. He has to be bloody sure that I'm going to miss this Rock Slide or something, but because of my Archie Berry, that Hidden Paradise is not killing. Maybe he was sure the Hidden Paradise would kill, but not even close, man. Not even close. Potentially I drop both of his Pokemon here. Okay, well, I'm not going to drop the Thunderous because Stantler doesn't hit that hard because I've invested bulk. So, that's a bit unfortunate. But I do... Jesus Christ. Stantler actually does no damage. I might have to reconsider having offensive moves at all on Stantler. Or, I mean, I gave Stantler Zen Headbutt because Zen Headbutt flinches, so that's not a terrible option, but yeah, wow, that's, yikes. Okay. I have no free switch-ins, because this is Mega Rayquaza. I'm pretty sure I lived the next Hidden Paradise, because I wanted to EV my Pokemon that way. I will, in fact, go for Rock Slide. I can't opt for Protect. I can't swap out. So, the next best move is indeed to return on the Rayquaza for some damage. Yep. Would it be worth having Mental Herb instead of Citrus Berry on Stantler? Since I would have been in a really good position with, would have been in a really good position with the Trick Room up, but I'm not in a great position with... Interesting. Oh, that's right, the current weapon reflects damage. Wow, that does nothing now because of that. Oh dear. He's not good at all. Okay, I can't go for Earthquake either. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. Yeah, I really have no options other than just trying to do as much damage as possible, to be completely honest. Because, I mean, he was always going to go for that taunt. Because it would be silly for him not to. So I can potentially get up on him by him getting really greedy with Dragon Answers, potentially critting, and then getting off the return, chip damage, potentially killing out. Now, my better option right now is... It's not Palkia because he can hit me super effectively, but it's not Kyogre because he can hit that super effectively. I think I have to go Kyogre and just hope Kyogre lives. But yeah, I mean, I know Mega Rayquaza is good. The previous battle I'd lost because of stupid EVs, which is really, really annoying. This battle here, I'm going to lose because I didn't have a brilliant item selection on Stantler, I feel like. Which is reasonable. I think I'm just going to go for an Origin Pulse. I kind of need both of them dead, but having, I mean, I'm taunted, aren't I? Yes, okay. So, in that case, I'm just going to go for a turn on Rayquaza. I kind of expect him to double target Kyogre, if Kyogre can even live this Dragon Claw, because Mega Rayquaza is a monster. Yeah, can't live. Well, we critted him. Oh, goodness. Now, here's how we win this game. Taunt lifts. The way we won this game was Taunt lifted. I went for Protect with Palkia and Trick Room with Stantler. That is actually how I was intending to win this game right now. I will have you know. See, look. Taunt and Trick Room. No, can't use Trick Room. Okay. So, the way I can win this game, Trick Room and Return. Yay. That's... Look, I would have potentially come back with that, to be completely honest. Quite potentially. I mean, I could have, I guess, attempted for a double protect, assuming that this turn, I lose Taunt, which we'll find out after Stantler's return. Slowly chipping out. Yeah, he does, in fact. Okay. I guess we'll never know, but realistically, we are playing off double protects at that stage anyway. Probably should have gone for it, but yeah, definitely something for me to consider in the future. And while this battle wasn't very long, the one before was. I'm looking at the times now. So, unfortunately, we didn't get wins with this team, but we already know why that didn't happen the first time and the second time. So, I think I'll be swapping over Stantler's item, and I will definitely look into the EVs on Landorus, because that's a bit ridiculous. So, yeah, I promise I'll get you wins, guys. Anyway, at the least we get learning experience, so leave likes if you did enjoy, and Freddy Fishfinger out.